to heathertrek.com for another video. Not going to be able to look at you guys very much because I'm driving the car. But the reason that I wanted to shoot this quick video while I'm driving the car is to talk about some more things you're going to want to think about if you decide that car life or van life is that you'll want to spend some time thinking about the places that you go right now and the ways that you spend your time right now. What kind of hobbies do you have? What kind of clubs are you in? What kind of outings do you like to take in the place where you live right now? In thinking about how I was going to live in this car, and travel full time and have that good life, it occurred to me that what I really enjoy doing and the ways that I spend my time are things like board gaming with my friends. I play a lot of board games. Like, I would do that all the time. If they would pay me to play board games, I would probably take that job. Anyway, so one of the things I'm thinking about doing while I'm on my travels is hitting all these interesting board gaming stores and going out to all these clubs that I know exist in all these different towns and meeting people in that way. One of the things that can happen to a lot of car lifers and a lot of van lifers, from what I've been hearing, is that you spend a lot of time alone. I don't have a problem spending a lot of time alone, but I still want that social connection. I am hoping to run into other Prius life and van life people and build connections into that community. But I also don't want to lose connections from my board gaming community. And while I might not have, local people that I game with, I'll have local to wherever I happen to be people that I'll game with. And that, to me, sounds like heaven. So when you're making your decision about whether van or car life is for you, and how, let's say you decide that car or van life is going to be for you, you want to think about how to keep those things that are important to you right now active in your life going forward. You don't have to stop your board game hobby or your crochet hobby or your, maybe you're really into leather work or chainmail or the SCA or sports. Obviously, I'm not a sports person, but there are intramural leagues all over the United States. And a lot of times now with the internet, you have the opportunity to contact a local club before you get to a place and say, hey, I'm going to be in your area during these days. Is there a pickup thing I can get involved in? And so I want to encourage you to think about your hobbies when you're deciding whether you want to live this life or how you're going to live this life. To be thinking about, how can I bring the things that are important to me right now with me? And I don't mean things like objects. I mean things like what you do with your time, where you spend your time. Yeah, really think about, like, what kind of stores do you shop at? Whole Foods to me is the ritzy expensive store, but they also have amazing chocolate cookies that I'm totally coming here to buy. You can spend time on the internet and research. Like, locally, the grocery store I typically shop at is Kroger. Kroger has like 5 different names of companies. They operate under a different name in Texas, but if you have your Kroger card, you can use your loyalty card at the other name of store. And you learn things like that by traveling, but it also means that you don't have to lose your loyalty reward points while you're on the road. You can, some companies, those things travel with you. You just have to learn what the new name is of the store, so you're not going to have to go to learn a whole new different store, get a whole new different loyalty card. Some of these companies are across the United States just operating under different names. So that's another thing to think about, is where do you use your loyalty points, your reward points. All the trimmings and trappings of your ordinary life don't have to end. They don't have to go away. You just have to find different ways to bring the important things with you. I like discounts. I plan to take my Kroger card with me. I like shopping cheap. I plan to go to Aldi's. I like really good chocolate cookies, so I plan to hit a Whole Foods now and again. At any rate, I gotta go inside because I'm on a time crunch and I gotta get cookies. I just wanted to give a quick you know, take your time to figure out how you can keep your current life in your future van and car life. Thank you so much for stopping and watching me ramble at my camera and drive like a mad person, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good day.